Good morning, everybody. It's another episode of Intellectually Honest, unedited, uncut. We're going to get right into it. Before we get started, though, y'all going to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Most definitely hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I drop. And without further ado, we can go ahead and open up. So, a lot has happened since Saturday. The Bulls was blowing out. I was definitely tapped into that game. I didn't do a video response to it because I was just so disappointed in the Bulls, not in the loss, but in the way that they lost. I don't like Zach Lavine taking all the shots like that. Vucevic is still virtually useless. Lonzo Ball, he wasn't really that efficient. I just feel like the Bulls are hell bent on playing to their weakness. I feel like Zach Lavine can't change. Like, he can't shift from playing how he played when he didn't have any help and he had to take all the shots. I feel like he can't get past that. And so Zach Lavine, he was efficient scoring, but it reminds me of, like, if y'all are old enough to remember, like T-Mac or like a Steve Francis kind of deal, where it's like, yeah, these guys get these buckets and they're getting these points and their stats look amazing, but in terms of the overall team and how it affects the overall team, it has very little effect. They do very little to engage their teammates, to elevate their teammates, and that's what I see from Zach. And it's an issue because Zach is handling the ball a lot. And Zoe, the reason you brought him there was to get away from that. But Zoe is so accommodating that when Zach and DeRozan, when they check the ball and they say, hey, Zoe, ball. Zoe, he just like, oh, here. Zoe could have a whole scheme in his head about how he going to run this next play, how he going to try to manipulate the offense and set somebody up, or who needs to get a shot, who he going to try to get in that rhythm. All it takes is for DeRozan or Zach to say, hey, Zoe, get the ball. Oh, well. And he just give it up to him. And I'm just like, don't do that, man. So, I guess I wasn't really too pleased with what I saw, so that's why I didn't do a video takeaway. I don't know what Vooch, I don't know what else to say about Vooch at this point. Something needs to change, and fast, because he's not looking, he looks worse than, like, it's not just a matter of him not looking like a star. Like, he's looking like he's not a starter. Like, he's looking like bad. Like, he's probably had 4 or 5 good games in general, that just all together in this season. Like, that's not gonna cut it. That can't cut it. You know what I'm saying? And and shout out to Lonzo for being the leader that he is, because Lonzo Ball just kept feeding him the rock. Like, pass after pass after pass after pass after pass, and a pass after that pass. Like, he just kept feeding him the rock. And Vooch couldn't deliver. He took, I looked at the stats. He took 15 shots to get 10 points. 15 shots to get 10 points. And if you remember, we already established, for all the non-basketball fans who don't understand how organized basketball works, each shot is worth 2 points. So yeah, Vucevic, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is it time to go ahead and just call it on Vooch? Just call it what it is. Like, he's just, I don't know if you can blame COVID. I don't know if you can blame whatever. But he's just not. He hasn't been what he's supposed to be. What he has been. What they're paying him to be yet. And that is a problem. It's especially a problem now with the news that came out this weekend that Zach Lavine is now entering into health and safety protocol, because, as we know, DeRozan is already out. I think DJJ is out. And now Zach Lavine is out. So those are three of your most athletic players. Correct me if I'm wrong about the DJJ, but I'm pretty sure DJJ is out. 3 of your most athletic players, 2 of your 2 best scorers out. So that means that all hope rests on the shoulders of Lonzo Ball and Nikola Vucevic. Now, I'm not saying that the Bulls are going to suck. However, and this is actually kind of exciting news in a way, though the circumstances are very unfortunate. As Lonzo Ball fans, I don't know if we realize this, but this is the first time, this is going to be the first time that Lonzo Ball will be the undisputed, unquestioned ball handler on a team that actually sees him as a point guard. This is it. There's no Vooch. There's no Vooch. There's no DeRozan. There's no Zach. Lonzo Ball is backed into a corner, and it's time for him to put up or shut up. Lonzo Ball, I know a lot of us had aspirations and expectations that he would win Most Improved Player, that he would make an All-Star game, all of that flash. But if there's any chance that he's going to do either of those things, this is it. This is the stretch where he's going to have to show that he's one of them ones. This is the stretch of games where all the help is out. There's no Zach. There's, like I said, there's nobody. Billy Donovan he already showed he has trust, but for one reason or another, Zach and DeRozan haven't fully bought into Lonzo Ball being the point guard. So now this might be a chance for Billy Donovan to really cut Lonzo loose and just unleash this kid, for Lonzo Ball to unleash himself and shock the world, shock the basketball world for however long these guys are going to be out. If Lonzo Ball can go on a tear and roll off some wins, some impressive wins, with just him at the helm, that would be amazing. That would do wonders for his all-star stock. If he can do that, you might be able to pencil him in for an all-star this year, because that would be huge. And that would kind of shine some light on the pecking order on the Bulls roster as far as in terms of importance to the offense and to the team overall. Because I still think people are reluctant to give Lonzo Ball his just due for whatever reason. But if Lonzo Ball can keep the Bulls afloat and they can roll off some solid wins and they keep that wins to loss ratio looking pretty good, then Lonzo Ball, I think he'll have successfully shown that he's a future top 5 point guard in this league. I think he's already a top 10 point guard. But if he does this, I think he'll wake people up. He'll kind of make it to where they can't hold on to that notion that he's somehow a bust. So if there is a silver lining in all of this and all of this tragedy and all of this momentum halting, catastrophic, roster depleting, oh man. The silver lining would be that Lonzo Ball is about to have a chance to really show us what it looks like with him as the lone star. Because I know he hasn't made an All-Star game yet, but he's like him is like the leader, the clear leader on the floor for a significant stretch of time. So it could be exciting, it could be tragic, but either way, the anticipation is there. So that's it. This is not going to be a long video. I just want to thank everybody for continuing to tune in. We're Intellectually Honest. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I drop. If you like Celtics content, if you like Bulls content, if you like honest opinions about anything in between, go ahead and sign up. I'm doing this, so I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right.